What's up guys, welcome to the channel, welcome to Reviews on Anything. My name is Peter and in today's video we're having a look at a flashlight. Now to be more precise, this is the P36 flashlight from NITECORE, which is obviously a well-known and well-established brand delivering high quality flashlights. This is the packaging, nothing too exciting. It has the product on the side, a bit of a description. Some features, and the biggest feature of all is already visible here, which is a rotary dial that we get to in a bit. Accessory wise, you get a nice pouch, nothing too shocking, but nice and sturdy material that you can attach to your belt or click on a backpack or anything you want. And here is the star of the show. It is the flashlight itself, the P36 from NITECORE, like I said. So what are we looking at here? This is a flashlight with an interesting design. It is thin like this in the middle and flat if you put it this way, meaning it is very nice and steady to hold in a fist, making it obviously easy to handle but also potentially be usable as a weapon, which you could because it is a big and heavy flashlight. Now the star of the show obviously is here in the front with a Cree LED capable of 2000 lumens. It's a single LED, so you're only going to get white light out of this. So no fancy features with colored LEDs or anything like we saw in a previous flashlight from NITECORE that we reviewed. Just white light, one LED only, but as you can see the output area is quite large and the whole head of the flashlight is quite large. Because 2000 lumen will create a lot of heat and it has to get rid of all that heat, hence the bigger design. You can actually see the heat sign here saying that this might get hot, which it will when you run it at full tilt. Now, and at full tilt you can run this easily, but the feature or the standout feature, so you will, of this flashlight is this rotary dial here in the back. Hopefully you can see that properly. It is a dial that clicks. There you hear it. With that you can adjust the brightness in 10 different levels. So you can go all the way up to 2000 and down from there. Meaning this is a very versatile flashlight that you can pretty much use in any kind of situation, and with the rotary dial it's very nice and easy with your thumb to just adjust the brightness. Not so easy if you're holding it this way, because obviously you got to reach with another hand to adjust the brightness, but if you hold it like so, like a search and rescue kind of thing, or even with a firearm in your other hand, then it is very easy to adjust. And also it is allow you for easy access to the strobe function, for example. Above the rotary dial here is the power button. That is exactly what you think it is, power on, power off. And that again also lends it to carry it like so, either in one hand or with a weapon in your other. Now opening this up, you can actually see how big the head of the flashlight is. Nice and heavy as well. Now inside you have the battery holder, so you will, that can go in either way. As you can see, I got 4 smaller batteries here in this case, but you can obviously have 2 big ones as well, depending on what is available to you. Now a downside is that they don't deliver any batteries with the flashlight in this case, and there's also no charging function on the flashlight itself. So you physically have to get the batteries out to charge them externally before you can put them back in, which is a bit of a fiddle. But you know, it is what it is. I rather would have either some kind of USB plug or even a proprietary power plug here, so you can just charge it on the go without taking them out. But you know, it is what it is. Pop them back in and you're good to go. Now it's a full metal outside design, very sturdy. You can drop this from any height really and it will still keep functioning as long as the batteries don't move on the inside. Up to 2 meters water resistant, IPX8 certified, so you know this is a tough flashlight that'll survive pretty much anything you will throw at it, bear any gunfights or anything. Now obviously I'm gonna have to turn it on for you, so here we go. I'll show you some dark shots as well, and as we cycle up the brightness you can see how bright it gets. It's hard to judge like this on camera, but you know there is indeed 10 different brightness levels. Question obviously valid to ask is, are 10 brightness levels really necessary? In my opinion, no. You're not really gonna sit there going like, ooh no, level 5 is way too high, let's scale it down to level 4. I don't think in real life that is strictly necessary. Probably 4 or 5 settings would be more than plenty. But if you are somebody who has very specific requirements for the flashlight in certain kinds of environments, then it is nice to have that adjustability and that flexibility that you always have the exact amount of light that you want. Besides that, obviously, the higher your output, the quicker your batteries will run out. So if you are in a situation where you're really depending on your flashlight, it is nice to be able to toggle that brightness and save some battery, and obviously prolong the duration of the battery life. Overall, this is a very high quality product from NITECORE once again, as you can expect from such an established brand. It's not cheap. This will set you back $130, which is certainly expensive for a flashlight, but for that you do get those 2000 lumens, awesome build quality, and the guarantee of a brand like NITECORE that this will keep working whatever you throw at it. So that is certainly something to consider. I always say on this channel, good things aren't cheap and cheap things aren't good, and that is certainly valid for flashlights. If you can certainly get something for 30 bucks on Amazon, but it'll nowhere be near the quality of this one for sure. If it's worth it for you, that really depends on how dependent you are on your flashlight. If you are a hunter or law enforcement or security personnel or anything, and you are depending on your equipment, then that is an easy decision to make. Then you want the quality and the best of the best. And this flashlight might even be too small for that, because this is still quite pocketable, as you can see by the size of my hands. There's bigger options and more powerful options even available as well. But if you're an avid hiker, camper, that kind of stuff, and you want a solid flashlight to rely on, this is certainly a good option with plenty of power, pocketability, and still decent battery life and toughness all around, from a brand where you can trust in. This is Peter from Reviews on Anything with a look at the NITECORE P36 flashlight. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, always helps us out quite a lot. And until then, I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers!